Okay, so I just read some major spoiler leaks from the Last of Us 2 video game, and I thought I'd change up the videos and talk about something else. And since The Last of Us 2 is a game I'm really looking forward to, and a lot of people are looking forward to, I thought I'd talk about it. The leaks apparently are legit, since Sony is trying like crazy to take down most videos that are talking about it. And supposedly the leak is coming from a Naughty Dog employee that's unsatisfied with the game and how it's coming out, which is a real shame because Naughty Dog has been keeping this game in secret for years, and they've been very good in the past about keeping plot leaks under wraps. But, since this Naughty Dog employee doesn't like the way a story is being told, he's going to go and ruin it for everybody, which sucks. I went ahead and I read the plot leaks, just the main one, which is this character called Abby. And, right before I get into it, if you don't want to hear this, just click off the video, because this is potentially a huge spoiler for the game. And who knows, maybe at this point, it's too late for them to change it, but since now that it's leaked out, they might change around a few things, who knows. Apparently, this is one of the leaked twists of the game, and it has to do with this character called Abby, who was in the trailer, the E3 trailer, the girl Ellie is kissing. Now, according to the plot leaks, Abby is the daughter of one of the surgeons Joel kills at the end of Last of Us 2. Of course, if we remember The Last of Us 2, the ending scene where he's in the hospital and he's just murdering all the doctors to get to Ellie. Well, it looks like all that came back to bite Joel in the ass, because you take over Abby about halfway through The Last of Us 2 and you kill Joel with a golf club. At least that is the major twist leak at this time, is that you're going to kill Joel with a new character they created for Last of Us 2, who you're going to be taking over about halfway through the game. Now, as far as the twist goes, story-wise, it makes sense. Karma's coming back and catching up with Joel. It makes complete sense. Do I like it? No. No, I don't like it. I want Joel to be in the game, all the way till the end. I would rather Joel die at the end. I'd rather see that than anything else. I think that's the logical conclusion to the Last of Us story, is that Joel dies and Ellie takes over the role, right? I think that's where all this is going anyway. But yeah, if this is to be true, which it's looking like it might be, because Sony and Naughty Dog are really trying to, scrub this off the internet. So it might be very true. And if it is, that sucks that somebody would leak that and let everybody know before the game comes out and everybody gets a chance to play it. Obviously, by the time the game comes out, I'm probably going to forget all about it, maybe. And we'll see how they, handle it in the game. Yeah, it doesn't sound good right now, but it's Naughty Dog. I'm sure they got story reasons for why they did it. I'm sure there's a logical sense to it. And every other Naughty Dog game has been excellent. So I'm looking forward to Last of Us 2 no matter what, because it's Naughty Dog. So you're going to get a game that's, graphically beautiful. The gameplay is going to be on point. And the story's going to be good, because that's their track record. But people are definitely going to be overhyping Last of Us 2, because the first one was just a perfect game. In all accounts, really. So yeah, people are going to be overhyping the shit out of Last of Us 2. And it's not going to satisfy anybody. How many times we got to go through this process where something gets way overhyped and it ends up not satisfying anybody? We've seen this countless times in movies and other video games. People are sheep. If they hear a lot of people aren't liking something, they're going to go along with what the narrative is. And if the first thing people are saying about Last of Us 2 is that it's not good, is that the story's not good, then everybody's going to have that same mentality going into the game. So, the game already has an uphill battle right now, which is ridiculous. Hasn't Naughty Dog deserved the benefit of the doubt? You know what I'm saying? All the great games they've made, and everyone's just going to turn on them because they don't like a twist in a game, It's just so childish, really. Even though I don't think the twist is great, who knows? It probably works well in the game. And some other leaks that came out in the past, who knows if they're true, but it had to do with the cult that's in the game. Apparently it's a religious cult, a Christian religious fundamentalist cult. So, that doesn't bother me at all. I love that aspect of Far Cry 5, where you had the crazy religious cult leader that was a lot like Koresh from Waco, I liked all of that. And I like that kind of stuff. I want to see more of that stuff in games. And apparently that's going to be, the enemies in Last of Us 2 is some Christian fundamentalist cult. And I think that's going to work real well, especially in a post-apocalyptic setting. But yeah, you know, circling back to the major twist of Abby killing Joel with a golf club. You know, I think that's a strange detail, but that's the detail that's in the leak. Something that sounds bad right now because we don't know the context of what's going on. We just know what the twist is. And who knows if they're going to stay with the twist. I mean, I think the game is too far along right now to change anything. But you never know. They could always switch around something and it changes the whole twist entirely. But, you know, if this is the case, there has to be a reason why Naughty Dog did it. And I'm definitely going to give them the benefit of the doubt on this one, even though it doesn't sound that great. But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on it? The internet's overwhelmingly negative on this twist because everybody loves Joel. But, you know, if it works for the story, it works for the story. So, you know, we have to play the game and find out. And, you know, most people don't play through games. You know, like, if you look at The Last of Us, you know, trophy for completing the game, it's only like, you know, less than 40%. Less than 40% of people that played The Last of Us actually beat it. So, who knows how many people are actually going to play through the entire Last of Us 2 story? Because gamers are fickle. And a lot of people will put down a video game if it's not grabbing their attention, you know, 3 hours in. They'll just put it down and they'll never pick it up again. So, you know, I'm hoping Last of Us 2 comes out and I enjoy it. That's all I care about, if I enjoy it. That's it. But yeah, that's it for now. Comment below. Let me know what you think of that plot leak. Obviously, this is major spoilers for Last of Us 2. So, if this is your first time hearing it, I'm sorry. I told you it was going to be a major spoiler at the beginning of the video, so you cannot get mad about that. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.